Thanks for tuning in with Tilde. Today, we'll be covering how to leverage Tilde's downloadable payouts report. After we open our app, we're going to go over to our Reports tab. This is where you'll be able to download all of your reports. As you can see, there are multiple types including payments, payouts, merchant fees, processing summaries, and disputes. If you'd like to learn more about how to leverage these other reports, check out our videos for other walkthroughs. Currently, we are viewing this from the Partner console, but the report types will also be the same viewed from the Merchant console. Payout reports will show you details of a merchant's payouts, including the deposit amount and associated transactions. This report is also used to reconcile individual payouts. This is one of our most used reports, along with the Payments report. All reports are downloaded as CSV files. For this demo, I'll walk you through how to analyze the Payments report using pivot tables. We'll go ahead now and generate our Payouts report. To generate a report, all you need to do is select the dates you'd like the information to be generated from. You are also able to narrow the report down by merchant or selected metadata, but for this example, we'll leave it blank, which will give us the information on every merchant. Once you've clicked Generate, you'll see that the report is processing. Once it is done processing, you'll see the status switch to successful, and you'll be able to download that report to your computer. I'll open this up now in Microsoft Excel so we can see all of our data. As you can see, there's a lot of data generated throughout this report. There are also some sections that appear as pound signs because the columns are not wide enough. You can fix this by clicking on the uppermost left-hand corner square to select the whole sheet, then go to Format within your Home tab and click on Autofit Column Width, which should correctly display all data. While we won't go over in this video what each of these columns represents, we do have a link provided in the description of this video that will provide that information for you. To summarize the payout data over a selected period of time, we'll create a pivot table. To do this, we'll again go over and click the upper leftmost corner. You'll then go to the Insert tab and click on Pivot Table. This pop-up shows we've selected the whole table and that we want to put the pivot table in a new worksheet. So over on our right-hand side, you can see all the previous column names that we can select from and move into these different boxes that make up our pivot table. We have filters, columns, rows, and values. So this will equal out to what we want our pivot table to look like. We normally want to use our columns to show things linearly, so columns usually contain data that has dates. For our values, we would usually put data that contains amounts or total amounts, and then in our rows, we would use these to separate our information however we'd like, such as IDs, statuses, or types. For this pivot table, I wanted to see the overall transaction from all of our merchants, but I also wanted to see each of our merchants divided out by payment type. So I want to organize this by payout date, so I'm going to drag that over into our column section, so we're able to organize the information linearly. And then I'll put merchant name and then type into the rows. Finally, I'm going to drag balance transaction amount into the values so I can see the amount for each individual merchant and type, along with how everything looks overall. If you want to get rid of these blank sections or straggling dates, you can click on the drop-down menu by the words column labels and row labels on your pivot table and deselect the data you would like to hide and click out of the box. With the payout report, you can also use this to reconcile payments. We also have documentation to this, which will be linked in the description. To start off, we'll just go back to our original payout tab seen on the bottom. You'll then go over to the Data tab on the top and click on Sort. This gives you options on how to sort your information. We'll be changing the first column to sort by payout ID. Then we'll click on the plus to add another sorting method, which will change the column to type, and then order from Z to A. Once you hit OK, you can scroll over to the description and balance transaction amount section. You can reconcile payouts by selecting all of the numbers underneath each payout line, which will be mentioned in the description, and then checking to see if the sum seen at the bottom of the screen matches the payout amount mentioned. That's all you need to do to reconcile individual payouts, and please make sure to check out our other videos on this channel to see how to leverage Tilde's other reports. If you have any other questions about using Tilde, or want more information about Tilde, you can always visit our partner and merchant help centers, or you can email or call our support team. Make sure to connect with us on LinkedIn and Twitter, and like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to see other walkthrough videos and the latest at Tilde. Thank you!